Hey guys, Crochet Connect here. I have a few purchased items today and also some patterns from the last month of my crochet calendar. So the first item I have is actually a birthday gift, which my birthday was just over a month ago, but I just haven't felt like doing a video since then. And also, funny story, the last video I uploaded was actually recorded and uploaded on my birthday, just so happens. And I knew this gift was coming, but I didn't think it was going to come that soon. I thought there was still like a couple of more days before it would arrive, but apparently not, because just as I was uploading on YouTube, like I had just started the upload and there was a knock on my door because the mailman had arrived with the package that contained my gift. So the gift I speak of is a book. And if you have been here a while, you may remember that last year for my birthday in 2015, my husband and I drove down to St. Catharines, Ontario, and we went to a store called the Book Outlet, which it's a big, huge warehouse of books, and they sell them for like a fraction of the cover price. I forget how exactly they're able to do that. I think it's because they get like leftovers and scratch and dents and stuff from publishers, and so they can sell them cheaper than the cover price. I can't remember exactly, but it explains on the website. I will put the website down below. I think there is both a Book Outlet .ca and .com. I'll try to find both and put them down below. That store is an almost 2-hour drive from here, so we didn't go there again this year. But my husband found this book on their website and ordered it from me. I have actually taken this book out of the library before, and I loved it so much. There's so many patterns in here that I just had to have, that I love, that I had to have a copy of this for myself. I never got around to buying a copy for myself because well, first of all, the cover price is $26.95, which is kind of pricey. It's not a very big book, and so $26.95. I mean, for all of these patterns, I guess maybe that's a good price, but it's still kind of pricey. And also, I don't think our local bookstore even had this, and I don't know if I even checked Amazon, maybe. But anyways, just for whatever reason, I never got around to buying it for myself. And then my husband found it at bookoutlet.ca for, I think it was like $7 or $8. So he got it for me for my birthday. And I'm still not exactly sure why it's called Geek Chick Crochet. There's nothing really, like, I don't think anything in here is really geeky per se. The whole concept of this book is that it's slightly more modern takes on like 60s and 70s clothing styles and item styles. There's other items in here besides clothing. And some of the stuff in here is super cute and I would actually wear. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things in here that I really love and a couple of things in here that are just kind of interesting. So there's a basic beanie. It's kind of a neat kind of 60s style beanie. That headband is super cute. I hope I'm not holding the book too far from the camera. I hope you can see them all right. Unfortunately, this is an old camera and there's no like viewfinder that I can see into from the side of the camera. Anyways, this hat is super interesting. It's like tied up at the top with a ribbon. I've never seen anything quite like that, but I think that's interesting. I don't know if I'd actually wear that, but it's interesting to look at. There's cute little hair bows. I think those are pretty cute. You can also clip them onto other things, not just your hair. All the things I like. Oh, and at the front here, it's a good picture of the sweater I love. That is a super cute sweater. I don't know if it buttons or has, yeah, there's buttons. I couldn't tell if there was buttons or zipper, but it has buttons. It's just super pretty. I would actually wear that. It is so cute. What else is there? I should have bookmarked all the things I like. Those socks are interesting. I don't know how you would actually, like, I don't see it if those would be comfortable in shoes. They'd probably just be like around the house thing. What else? Oh, that top is super cute. I would wear that too in the summer, obviously. That sweater is pretty cute. I don't know if I would actually wear those particular colors, but maybe in different colors I would actually wear that. That's kind of cute. Oh, the bobble sweater. I love the bobble sweater. It is so cute. I hope you can see the bobbles okay. Because like without seeing the bobbles, you really can't tell how cute that sweater is. But it is so cute. I love it. That is also a really pretty cardigan. I don't know if I quite like the collar and the cuffs. It is called a fur collared cardigan, but there's actually like no fur. It's just like a really thick brown yarn that kind of ends up looking like fur when you crochet it in that pattern. I'm not quite sure I like the collar, but the cardigan itself has like a really pretty lacy stitch to it. So I really like it. There's a closer up image of the stitch pattern there. I hope you can see that okay. This cardigan is like my absolute favorite. There's maybe a slightly better picture of it. It is the Peter Pan collar cardigan, and I don't know why, but I have suddenly developed like an intense liking for Peter Pan collars. I've never actually tried one on myself, so I don't know how a Peter Pan collar would look on me, but I think they look super cute on like almost anyone. So I have actually been like looking for and pricing out yarn for this sweater because I'm like actually really tempted to make this sweater. It is so pretty. And like just the stitch pattern of the sweater looks so pretty. So there is that. A couple of other things in here that I love. There. That skirt is pretty interesting. I might actually consider wearing that. I don't know if I would actually wear those colors, but I would probably wear a skirt like that. It's kind of neat. These shorts are kind of cute. I don't know if I would actually wear them like out in public as like regular shorts, but like maybe around the house or like as a swimsuit cover up at the beach or something maybe. It would be kind of cute. They are made of cotton, so that would work well for that. That dress is so lacy and pretty. I love it. Although the model in this photo appears to not be wearing anything underneath it, and I don't think I would wear it quite that way. But it looks super pretty. Unfortunately, there's no like really good photos of that dress. There's just like, these are the only other photos. They're just like close-ups of like little sections of the dress. So you can't really, there's not really any good photos of it, but I think it looks super cute. And then I absolutely love this bag. That like circular stitch pattern is so cute. And the colors are pretty neat too. I don't know if those colors would actually like go with any clothing or anything I own, but it's super cute. I would use it. And then there's another cute bag. I don't think it's quite as cute as the previous bag, but it's pretty cute too. So there's a lot of other patterns in here that I didn't show you either. There's so many other things. But those are just my favorites. I don't want to spend all day showing all the patterns in this book, but those are some of my favorites, and I love it. I'm hoping to make a lot of things out of this, but you know how slow I am with crochet and how many things I say I'm going to get around to, but I never do, so we'll see how much I actually crochet out of this book. The next thing I purchased, last weekend, my husband and I went to Len's Mill store, which is a small chain of like liquidation / craft stores in Southern Ontario. It's a really weird concept. But they have like half of the store is like all fabrics and yarns for crafting, and then the other half is like liquidation groceries and clothes. It's really weird. But anyways, so I was walking around the yarn section, and amongst the knitting tools, I saw knitting thimble. And I thought this would be a good idea for me because the way I hold my knitting needles and like maneuver the yarn and stuff. My pointer finger always ends up really sore because I like the way I push the yarn onto the needle and stuff. The needle keeps poking my finger, and it gets really sore after a while. So I thought this might be a good idea. And regular price is $3.49, and they had a small pile of these on sale for 50 cents. I'm actually kind of wishing I bought more than one. I have a couple of spares. And then after I got it home, I noticed, take that sticker off, there is this metal clip along the front of the thimble, and I don't know if you can see, but there's like little plastic dividers under the clip there. And I was looking at, there's a little image on the front here and an image on the back. Apparently that clip is to keep different strands of yarn all separate and straight and stuff, so I guess this would be really handy for color work. I haven't really tried any color work with knitting, but when I do, I'm assuming that will be really helpful. So yeah, it's called a knitting thimble. I have never seen it anywhere else, so I have no idea where else you can buy it. I've never actually seen this brand anywhere else either. The brand is called Unique. I don't know if any other companies make these. I don't know. You would have to search the internet for them yourself. I have no idea where else to get them. And I'm really wishing I bought more because it looks really neat now. But anyways, so knitting thimble. Interesting purchase of the day. The next purchase, it doesn't really have anything to do with yarn crafting, but it's kind of crafty anyways. Our local grocery store had like a shopping cart off to the side full of like discount stationery kind of things, and they had these 3 packs of Sharpies on for 94 cents, and they're really pretty colors. They're metallic, gold, silver, and bronze. That was the only color combination they had on sale. And for 94 cents, I was like, yes, I need them. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but 94 cents, I need them. I'm kind of wishing I got more now for that cheap of a price, because around here, Sharpies are not cheap. So I'm kind of wishing I got more. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but pretty Sharpies. So yeah, so that's all the purchases I have, and so I'm just going to quickly go through the last month's worth of patterns for my crochet calendar. And actually after the last video when I showed the patterns, I noticed that at the end of the month there was actually a bonus pattern, and February has one too. So I'm hoping the rest of the months have them as well. I haven't gone ahead and looked because I'm going to be surprised each month, so I don't go ahead and look at the patterns until the day of. So the January bonus pattern, because I believe I stopped at January 31st last time. So after that there was a January bonus pattern, which is the Cold Shoulders Capelet. And then there is a part 2, which is the same photo, just a little bit more zoomed in. February 1st is the Lace and Fabric Scarf. It looks like you crochet a lace scarf and then you sew like a fabric scarf to it. It's really weird. And then the February 3rd and 4th is the next part of that scarf, and here's a little closer up view. There's the crochet and the fabric. It's kind of interesting. February 5th, 6th, and 7th was a crochet flower called the Spring Blush Rose. February 8th and 9th was a baby bonnet. February 10th and 11th was called the Weaved Head Wrap. It's just a headband. February 12th, 13th, and 14th is a plain visor. February 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th is a really pretty shawl. It is called the Rosy Star Throw, or shawl. You can use that as a throw or a shawl, but it's really pretty. I think I would actually make one of these. So there is the front view, and there is the back view. It is really pretty. I kind of really want one. February 19th, 20th, and 21st is a top called the Swing Top. The 22nd and 23rd is part 2 of that top. And 24th and 25th is part 3 of that top. 26th, 27th, and 28th is the fleece blankie. It says fleece fabric squares are pierced using an edgeridoo template or an awl. And then crocheted around and joined for a snuggly blankie. So it's just pieces of fabric with crochet joining. That's kind of an interesting concept, I suppose. And then the February bonus pattern was baby booties. And there's a part 2 of the baby booties, various colors. And then February 29th and March 1st was a baby beanie. And March 2nd and 3rd is part 2 of the beanie. And today, which is the 4th, and for the rest of the weekend, the 5th and 6th, is a crochet rug. I hope you can see these patterns properly. I don't know if I'm holding them up properly. I hope I am. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to show you guys today. I don't have very much to show you on the Afghan. I have made more progress on it, but it's not gonna, to show you won't be any different than what you've seen already, so I'm not gonna bother with that. But I'm almost done the 4th panel, and then I just have to stitch all the panels together and then do border across the top and bottom of the Afghan, and it should be done. So I'm hoping that'll be done within like the next week or 2. I'm really hoping, because I just really want to get that done and over with, because I've been crocheting it for far too long now. So I'm hoping I will have a video of a completed Afghan within the next couple of weeks. And then I will see you again definitely at the end of the month for the next round of patterns from the crochet calendar. And I think that's all I know of for the foreseeable future. So yeah, so I hope everybody has a good weekend and happy crafting.